If my child is abducted, I will lock Aso Rock. Popular Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has expressed that he would lock the seat of power, Aso Rock, if his child is kidnapped. He stated this while speaking in an interview with BBC Pidgin on Friday. Speaking during the interview, the cleric reiterated his view that ransom should be paid to bandits to free the captives. Recall that on Wednesday, the cleric urged the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, to pay the sum of $100,000 million demanded by the abductors of Greenfield University students kidnapped in April. On Friday, Gumi spoke again on the issue, stating that the federal government has to choose between the option of saving the lives of the students or paying the 100 million ransom. Life versus material. That is how you will look at it. It is the absolute responsibility of the government to protect lives. Now we have lives or 1 million naira at stake, and these lives of 17 innocent young children, he said. I can't imagine if my child is there. I can never keep quiet. I will go and lock Aso Rock. If my child is there, they are my children too. What is 100 million? So what I'm saying is, free these children, then the field is open for you to whatever action you have. It is between bandits and 100 million naira. I do not want the struggle between bandits and lives. This is just simple logic. It does not require any rocket science. How can you play with lives? You can play with your money, but you can't play with people's life. They just went there to study. The post, if my child is abducted, I will lock Aso Rock, Gumi appeared first on Niger Loaded, Niger's most visited music and entertainment website. Well, I will still thank the man, Gumi. I think he is saying something very serious, because life is more precious than material things. Because it is when one is alive that he will be able to accumulate massive wealth. So what are we saying? Student went to school to study and has been kidnapped since April. They are in the hand of the abductors. And we call an independent country that have government to assist in bringing those children out. But there is no effort from the federal government. They have not said anything. Individuals are crying. Gumi is crying, speaking to the newsmen of his concern with those children. Now, his own children are not among those children, but he is just speaking, be the voice of those children so that the federal government could go and do something, but all to no avail. It seems that federal government does not feel any concern about those children that has been abducted. You see, this is the kind of country we are living, but it is very bad. It's very bad. So Gumi is not speaking for himself. He is speaking for those children because he is very concerned about life. Now, we want to ask Mr. President this simple question. If it is if one of his child is among those children that has been kidnapped, wouldn't he has done something since then? You know, they say blood is thicker than water. I tell you, if President Muhammad Buhari's child is among those children that has been kidnapped, I tell you, he would have done something. Even though they asked of billions of naira, he would have paid for the kidnappers. But now that his own children are not among, he look at it as a plain something. But those parents out there whose children has been nabbed, they are crying day and night. They have been having sleepless nights. Then what a country are we? Country where there is no judge to speak the truth. Country where there is no president to save lives and property. What country are we? Now, some people are even regretted to be part of Nigeria. Some people are saying, why am I on the soil of Nigeria? Why am I on the soil of Nigeria? Because Nigeria has turned into a place of civil war, where the government is fighting war with the citizen. I've never seen such a country before. We have been hearing of a country where dictatorship and nepotism have been existed. Now we have seen one in Nigeria. So Gumi is trying. Honestly, he is trying. He is the voice of those children. Some people are saying that he has been he has been he is in the war front because he has collected something. He has been taking drive. This is not a bribe matter. I do not think this man has taken anything, but this man is speaking as somebody who has feeling of human. So we are begging the federal government again to rise up to her responsibility and do something about those children. This matter has not come up today. It has been there since April. So let Mr. President have human heart for once and begin to plan how to save the life of those children. We are talking this way so that our country will have respect in the eyes of the whole world. Right now, Nigeria has no respect anywhere. If somebody should travel abroad, they will ask you, where are you from? I say, I'm a Nigerian. They will laugh you to scorn. Everybody will begin to run away from you because they believe that you are a criminal. They believe that you are a thief. Because most of the thieves we have in the whole world are Nigerians. They believe that anywhere Nigerians enter, he must steal something. So people begin to keep themselves away from the Nigerians. You see what we are putting ourselves? Our youth begin to steal this day and looting because there is no job opportunity. The youth became spoiled. The youth became arrogant. The youth became irresponsible. The youth became indisciplined because there is no job opportunity to keep themselves busy. In a place where there is no job, what do you expect people to do? They will begin to do something that is out of law. Now, each time when police is involved in a matter, he said, don't take law in your hands. What people are doing, is it not more than taking law in their hands? No, people are taking law in their hands in order to save their life. But the more they do so, the more they enter into problem. So we are begging the federal government to do something as a matter of urgency and save the life of those